So in June of 2023, I was able to speak at a conference in Portland, Maine, an Officer Wellness and Resilience Conference. And at that conference, I met Katie Wrigley. Katie Wrigley also was presenting, and she has a business called Cognomovement. And Katie showed me this ball, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to hear what she had to say or what her services were about, but she showed me this ball and got very interested in it. I spoke, I had to leave the conference, we connected, shared contact info. We have talked numerous times since June. And then Katie has also put me through almost an hour long or 45-minute long session, Cognomovement, and it is unbelievable. I kind of want to walk you through it real quick and just talk about what it is, and if you can find a way to work with Katie, I think it could really help you if you're dealing with physical pain, emotional pain. And what this really triggered me for was it's kind of like field sobriety test for law enforcement officers, and this is what got me interested in it. And it's the premise of the nystagmus of the eye. So you follow the ball with your eye in a figure-8 pattern, and then Katie, or whoever is doing this, the treatment facilitator, in this case it's Katie, can take notice of the nystagmus, and there's correlation between physical, mental, and emotional health. It's all tied together. And as you follow and track this ball, and the nystagmus is Katie's noticing the nystagmus, that turns her into coach mode, treatment mode, and she's asking targeted questions to try to figure out what is really going on. Here's what's fascinating about this. I had neck pain, I have a herniated disc, and those were both flaring up at that time. They come off and on for me, and what I realized working through this session with Katie is my neck pain, my lower back pain was actually exacerbated, was actually flaming up even more from the stress that I'm under. So it's just fascinating to me. After this session, my neck pain was gone, my back pain was minimal, and from doing nothing more than figure-8 motions, keeping my head still, tracking with my eyes, Katie noticing the nystagmus, which is basically when the eye starts, when it's stretched out, and you keep your head straight and the eye is jerking like this, it's called nystagmus, and that's where there's a reaction. The brain, the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain is reacting to something, and by just talking through it, it took the physical pain away. It is a fantastic treatment. It's new, I guess. I've never heard of it, but I'm learning a lot as I go through this journey. So Cognomovement, Katie Wrigley, you can find her on LinkedIn. She's also a coach, and she uses Cognomovement in addition to her coaching services. I think it's fantastic. So not only did she identify the stress and we work on those pain points, but then she turned into coach mode, and we started to talk about why I'm stressed, what that cause of that stress is, what is the plan for my stress going forward, and how we can really attack this. And I think it's fantastic. So if you're a law enforcement officer, you're a military veteran, you have physical pain, emotional pain, they're all tied together. Try different modalities to try to attack this and figure it out, because if you have physical pain, don't just assume it's a physical injury. It could be an emotional, mental injury, and vice versa. So Katie Wrigley, you can connect with her on all socials. She's awesome. I'm a big fan of hers. And Cognomovement. Check it out.